Brings you close to each other, also closer to nature. Love nature by Ecoline. Top quality garments made from PET bottle waste and organic cotton.
Governor Shri Rohit Kansal, Additional Secretary, Department of Textiles, Government of India.
Okay,
I am very happy to Joint Secretary, Minister of Textiles, Mr. Anil Kumar, Director, Mr. S.P. Verma, Additional Textile Commissioner, Ministry of Textiles, Directors, Deputy Director, Mr. Balasubramaniam, and other officials from Ministry of Textiles. My heartiest welcome to Mr. Gopalakrishnan, President Karur Exporters Association and Chairman of HEBC, and Mr. Sri Sukumar, Secretary Karur Exporters Association, and Office Bearers of Karur Export Association, and other Karur Tea Bag Owners Association, President and Office Bearers, members, and Supplier Association President, Office Bearers. I also welcome EC members of our Textile Association and the members of our Textile Export Association and the members of other associations and friends. I also welcome our Karur Textile Park is one of the best textile park in India. I think so. We started buying the suitable land in 2008 for setting up our textile park, and the park was inaugurated by the Central Textile Minister Sri Dayanidhi Maran and the State Ministers and the government officials in February 2011. KTV is located near Manumedu, which is about 12 kilometers from Karur town. The total area of KTV is 110 acres, out of which the constructed area is 12.12 lakhs square feet. Totally there are 35 units inside the textile park. Karur Textile Park is unique of its kind, and by undertaking various operations like yarn, winding, and warping, weaving, the fabric checking, cutting, sewing, folding, and packing for export. An exclusive admin block has been constructed near the entrance gate to handle the whole operations of the textile park with a well-equipped air-conditioned hall to conduct meeting and training program. Water supply has been arranged to the whole park, and pipelines have been laid for the supply of water to individual units. We have an overhead tank with only 1 lakh capacity liters, and with some 8 lakhs capacity liters. And all the sewage waters from the units are being treated with the sewage treatment plant and the treated water wasting. We have a rainwater pond in which all the rainwaters inside the park are diverted through proper drainage system and saved there. We could see the roads very wide and the power supply. We have amenity building in which a full-fledged branch of Canara Bank is operational with the ATM facility. There is a restaurant functioning in our amenity building. Apart from the employees of the units inside the park, people from the village around the textile park and the people traveling via national highways are also using these facilities independently because these facilities are located outside the park campus. We also have kids facility to take care of the kids of the employees working in the units inside the park during the working hours. We have provided a hostel facility in which about 300 girls are staying there. We won 4 wind turbine generation for a capacity of 5 megawatts to total, which generates green power energy to our country. About 7,000 people are.
Secretary Mrs. Verma ji, Mr. Anil Kumar, Director, Ministry of Textiles, Mr. Verma, Textile Commissioner, Additional Textile Commissioner, and dignitaries on and off the dais. Very good afternoon. கொஞ்சம் டைம் நம்ம லேட்டாக போயிட்டு இருக்கோம், அதனால I will rush up the presentation and after that we will interact with the additional and grievances. First of all, I thank Additional Secretary and Joint Secretary for visiting Karur. So I made a request in Varanasi Tamil Sangamam meeting, and in next 2 weeks they scheduled a visit and they are here. During lunch time they were asking after how many years we are coming here. So it is about after 11 years central government officials are in Karur. Let us give a big round of applause to thank our Additional Secretary and Joint Secretary for visiting Karur. So this purpose of this meeting or visit is to introduce Karur to our ministry, what Karur industry is doing, how they are performing, and what kind of vision Karur cluster is having for the future. This is the objective of this visit. So I strongly believe this visit of Additional Secretary and Joint Secretary will connect Karur cluster with the Textile Ministry very well, and in the future whatever the policy decisions and planning of schemes, Karur cluster also will be considered, and we can have very fast track growth. Karur is in the south part of India in Tamil Nadu. So this Karur was ruled by Cheras, Gangas, Cholas, Nayakas, Mysore King, and then British. From Cheras period, Karur is a trading hub. Karur is played a major role in creating Tamil culture and tradition. And the textile industry started several centuries ago in Karur, but from 1900 individual units. Israeli facility. We are going to visit that facility, one of those facilities. Yeah. So we have 1 acre plot, 22, 2 acre plot 7, 3 acre plot 6. So total 35 buildings and 56 shareholders. We have more than 100 plus weaving machines and 2000 plus sewing machine. Number of workers as of now it is about 8,000 employees are working. The 6,000 is a old number. And business volume we are doing around 700 crores now as of now. And we have power generation, windmill, and rainwater pond, sewage treatment plant, overhead tank, and underground cabling facilities in the park. We have admin block, hospital, pharmacy, creche, restaurant, canteen for our laborers, department store, and children's park. So in Karur overall we have 800, more than 800 manufacturing units, mostly of cut and seal finishing packaging units. and 1,000 plus supportive industries like dyeing, printing, weaving, stitching, embroidery, quilting, filling, these kind of 1,000 plus units, and 25 plus integrated facilities from weaving, dyeing, cutting, stitching and finishing, all these things. So all these facilities together, we are doing turnover of about 9,000 crores per annum. So in this 5,000 crores we are doing exports all over the world. We are providing about employment, direct employment for 200,000 people and the indirect employment of 300,000 people to achieve this business turnover. With all these things, we strongly believe we will achieve 25,000 crores business by 2030. So we believe we have strength, like we have a long history, we are well-known production center for home textiles, and we have deep knowledge in textile production, and we have worldwide network, and we have basically entrepreneurship skills we have. These are our strength, but we have a lot of weaknesses too. Technically, we are not advanced yet. We need to do a lot of automations, and still we depend on manual operations. No sufficient processing units, so we are unable to do
ஒருத்தர் பேரா சொல்றேன். அவங்க முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் வேற யாருக்காச்சும் ஏதாவது
So warm greeting on behalf of the Karur Weaving and Knitting Factory Owners Association to everyone present here. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the Additional Servicer and Joint Servicer for taking time to visiting Karur and listening our grievances and feedback. In India, a very large textile industry which gives the big employment to our country, next only to agriculture. Our members are manufacturing and supplying essential home textile products to the entire state of India. Our products are mainly used in facing severe challenges to survival. One of the main reasons has been abnormal increase of yarn rates, cotton price. Its continued fluctuation. We have seen the price of cotton increase by 80% also within short period time. Such sudden increase over the continued period of the time has affected our competitiveness and in the industry. We sincerely request you to regulate the price of cotton and save the textile industry. Next, one more point. The cheap and illegal imports of the textile products from China and hampering our domestic market. To safeguard of the interest to millions of people involved in the MSME sector and achieve the Atmanirbhar Bharat, we request you to prevent the cheap and illegal entry of the textile from China also. Thank you.
Karur Exporters Association.
As already touched upon by our President Gopal, like low-cost housing is like very much essential at this point of time, because like since this industry developed over a period of time in a scattered way, and most of the industries are concentrated in Karur town, we find it very difficult for mobilizing employees, because this is a very labor-intensive industry. We mobilize labor through transport. A lot of buses are being operated by the respective factory owners to fetch laborers from different parts of the district, and also we are facing shortage. So we have lots of migrant workers also working in our factories. So if
this is already there in the memorandum, I just want to stress upon this. Even 80 kilometers on a daily basis, they spend close to 1.5 hours, 2.5 hours, so like 2 to 3 hours. Not only that, sir, also from different and even from other states. So we have all types. Maybe at the moment, I don't have exact figures, but maybe I can guess, give a estimate probably 20-25% of other from other states.
Not more than 20%.
Around 20, yeah, 20%.
Because very long years ago, actually, Mr. Sirish already advised you that the changes of the HS code, because we already raised these questions in Frankfurt on June with the Secretary of our parent. Okay, so I already we need to change it now, the HS code to change these cushions, because the major exports in Karur is around 40% is turnover only for the decorative cushions. Actually, we already got the drawback couple of years ago, 9.5%.
Actually, I'll explain this point.
PET bottle into polyester fiber. Country, recycles around 250 crores of bottles on a monthly basis, and Tamil Nadu does around 15 crores, and Karur does around 6 crores. So, production is increasing, and demand for bottles are increasing. Prices are going up. Used to be 5% GST earlier, now they made it 18%. A dirty bottle attracts 18% GST, needs to be considered and should be brought down to 5%. The second thing is, being a green industry, we request, we need to have a carbon credit on the recycling part of it. The third one is that China is shutting down industries, and in India, many industries are coming out. Due to very high demand, the DGFT is not allowing import of bottles. We understand no waste should come into the country, but we can import chips and flakes. So now DGFT is considering selective cases of licensing. So it needs to be liberated. Thank you. That's good.
So at that point of time, there were a lot of representations. So Textile Advisory Group was formed by which has been chaired. The chairman is Shri Suresh Kotak sir, and all the meetings have been chaired by Honorable Minister of Textiles. So that in this Textile Advisory Group, it is a interaction with industry and all the export promotion councils. All the associations come together with the ministry and even the representatives of the Ministry of Agriculture, because cotton is an agriculture crop, a commercial crop, so all of these representatives are present, and now it is almost like we have a meeting almost every month in which this interaction takes place. So the cotton prices are well monitored. Not just the cotton price of the crop, but even the yarn prices, everything is taken stock of at that point of time.
The Honorary President, Mr. Nachimutu, and the various unions who are present here, the various associations, exporters associations, handloom associations, etc. Sorry? I speak from their meeting. Thanking all of you for giving us such a warm and nice welcome. The idea of coming to Karur was actually the result of a conversation we had 2 weeks ago in Varanasi, when the President, Mr. Gopalakrishnan, while making his address, complained that nobody ever came to Karur. So it was then that we promised him that whenever we come to the south of India, our first stop should be Karur, and therefore we decided to come here and meet all of you. And I promise you that this is not going to be a one-off thing. We are going to be here, and we may not be coming here, but subsequent officials who will be coming here will certainly make sure that you are part of their itinerary and they listen to all your points, all your suggestions and everything. We decided to come here because we thought this is a very niche area. Nevertheless, this is a very important area, and you said this is exporting more than $1 billion. So we thought we should come and speak to you, and we have greatly been enriched by the various suggestions that you have made. When we first came, we sought for suggestions only about some schemes that we were introducing, but I think we have got a whole gamut of suggestions. We have got suggestions from you on sustainability, on renewable energy, on recycling, on mechanization, on research and development, on so many other things, and also many suggestions which pertain to DGFT, on HSN codes, on incentives being given by the Commerce Ministry. Many of them may not be falling directly under our remit, but we have taken note of all of them, and we will make sure that wherever the suggestions or the issues do not pertain to me or the Joint Secretary or even to the Ministry of Textiles, we will make sure that they are forwarded to the right quarters, so that the right quarters can have a careful look over what you are saying and see what is required to be done. Independence this year. We are entering a new optimistic, confident phase of the next 25 years, which our Honorable Prime Minister calls Amrit Kal, at the end of which we complete 100 years of independence. And as we march towards the 100th year of our independence, the Honorable Prime Minister has also given us some objectives, some